If you are watching this video as a human, which I assume you are, then you have shoulders that through evolution adapted to be able to move in a multitude of movement ranges. Range of motion is great, but without strength to back it up, it's not really useful for movement scenarios. For your shoulders, only a couple exercises are as good and versatile as hanging, so let's dive into it. To start out your hanging journey, you need some object to hang from. I've got a pair of wooden rings right here. What also works is simply a straight bar, a branch, a door frame. You can get creative, you just need to hang from it, and it needs to be stable enough so it can hold your body weight. Who is hanging for? Well, it's for all of us. We come from the lineage of the great apes. Our shoulders were once designed through evolution to hang from branches and trees. We still have the capability to do so, but because we're not hanging so much, we get weaker and a little bit more immobile, which is not a bad thing at all. We can regain this ability to hang. We can regain this ability to use our full range of motion and strengthen this vital part of our body. If you haven't been hanging for a long time, at first this could be quite uncomfortable. You will probably feel all sorts of stretches and maybe even some pain in the skin of your hands. Of course, in this video, I'm showing you many tricks how to make it less difficult. So let's dive right into it. When starting your hanging journey, I propose to find an object to hang from that is so low that your feet can still reach the floor. Why? You can now simply use your feet in order to take some of your body's weight, which makes hanging so much more easy. If this is okay and if you can hang for 30 to 60 seconds, you can try to transition onto the arch of your foot. If you're going there, it's quite hurtful, so you already need to pull a little bit more. From there, you can try to go on just one leg, and ultimately you will be able to perform a full hang without the legs as a support. Proper hanging begins with the right grip. So instead of hanging from your fingers, as you can see here, I propose to go for the semi-false grip, moving a little bit more on top of what you're hanging from. This will create a better leverage to hang and ultimately also a better grip overall. At first this might be uncomfortable, but of course we practice and with time it gets better. So the first skill that you should be working towards is a simple passive hang. You grip the object that you're working with, you lower yourself down all the way until you reach the end of the motion in which gravity is simply pulling you down. Your shoulders and your spine are being fully stretched and you simply hang in here. Try to reach 30 seconds at first and later go for 60 seconds. A simple passive hang is a great exercise that you can utilize during the day. Take a break from work and hang from a door frame. Rest while driving at the nearest gas station and find a branch to hang from. Use this task to loosen up your body and with time, you will get stronger in this position. You've been practicing some hanging, but you really figure your grip is super weak. You're slipping off the bar. What can you do? First off, it's a matter of practice. The more you will hang, the stronger your hands, fingers and forearms will get. But also you can help yourself by using, for example, chalk. This material, also called magnesia, is what climbers or gymnasts use all the time, and there is good reasoning behind this. It will help you to hang from whatever you're hanging from with a much more secure grip. And this is something that I really recommend at the start if you have very sweaty hands and you notice that you're slipping a lot. Make it easier for yourself. After you have mastered the passive hang, we can try to work on what is called the active hang. The difference is basically that instead of fully going into your shoulders, this time you actively pull your shoulder blades, your scapulae, down and back as if you would put them in your back pockets. The key to achieving this is not focusing on bending the arms, but keeping your arms straight and just focusing on the range of motion in your shoulder blade. At first, I propose again to keep your feet on the floor to make it easier. Next step is figuring out how you can keep your arms from bending. This at first is not too easy, therefore making the task as easy as possible for you is something great to have. How high do you want to pull upwards? There is now a difference between an active hang and a lat pull. In the lat pull, you would also arch your spine and try to squeeze your shoulder blades even further back. At first this is not necessary, but this is a nice skill to achieve later on. You have learned to passively hang in your shoulders and can also hold yourself up there using your strength. Then our next step could be working on a one-arm hang. At first, once again, passively, and then building the strength around your scapula to also pull yourself actively up using just one hand. How to go now from using both of your hands to just one? Well, the key is again using your feet on the floor. From here, slowly let go of one finger of one hand and slide into the tips of your fingers. Already this should activate the other arm more. Then you can start to let go one more finger, maybe one more. And if this is your limit, hold it here and try to go for at least 15 to 20 seconds. And if this is good, you can slowly try to let go more and more and start to feel comfortable using just one hand. If you then want to go for the one-arm active hang, what you can try to do is let go of one arm but just keep one finger. Now focus on this left arm right here and try to do your active scapular raises or pull-ups. Try to gain 10 repetitions, and if this is fine for you, you can try to hold, slowly let go of the arm and change towards the other side. Slide into one finger. For a brief second, let go, squeeze the side of your body until you can grab the ring again and perform a couple of repetitions, changing sides. Yes, you can strengthen your body, especially your shoulders, your arms, your grip, using hanging, but you can also use hanging and gravity in order to find much more mobility and flexibility in your shoulders and your spine. And one way to do this is by using what I call the Side Lat Stretch. What you want to do is focus just on one side. You would leave your feet on the floor to make it much easier. You would passively hang all the way down, and now you try to lean towards this side and you will already probably feel a very nice stretch on the side of your body. You are free to simply turn your hand and see how this changes the stretch. You can also turn your body in various directions and try to let go of your breath. Keep it floating. Keep it easy and hang out for at least 1 minute. If you know me and my videos, you know that although I like strict exercises, I am a playful kid by heart. I simply like to improvise and freely move with a task that I have. Now we can use hanging as a very nice, open, explorative task. Use it to strengthen, to mobilize our shoulders, and also find interesting positions that simply inspire you. In terms of rules, there is not much to take care of. You can literally do whatever you want and whatever your body is willing to give. You can swing and twist, you can arch and bend, you can roll into your shoulders, use steps and leg pivots. You can fully rest passively in your shoulders, or you can also actively pull yourself up. See this as a little dance, maybe, a hanging dance. And this is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I know, there are so many videos out there on this topic of hanging already, but you know, it's such a simple, effective and powerful tool that surely yet another video is something great to have. Still, there are so many variations on hanging, dynamic hanging and swinging, mobilizing and strengthening. If you would like to see more videos just like this in the future, leave a comment below, let me know so I can see what is going on. I'm of course reading all of your comments, and all of your comments help to shape this channel for the future. If you like this channel, make sure to subscribe to it, as every week minimum one video will come about all things movement. Happy to see you in the next one. Enjoy, happy practice. Let me know if you need something. Over and out. Hey you, if you're interested in diving into a dynamic, rich and playful movement practice while learning great skills, then check out my Finding Flow online programs. Apart from the skills, you of course also learn how to mobilize, strengthen and condition your body. And of course, how to find some flow. As a newcomer, check out my Finding Flow Basics or Integration courses, or directly go for the Entry Bundle, a perfect start. If you're already familiar with acrobatics, then check out my newly created Acrobatics Atelier online program, a true deep dive into all things acrobatics. Of course, also this one comes with high quality video breakdowns. Coming through YouTube, use the code YouTube10 for a 10% discount. And find everything on neilteisner.shop.